What does having so many different lineups in the game at one time, or really over the entire preseason, do in terms of the way you guys are able to prepare for the regular season? And does that have an effect on maybe continuity when you have so many different iterations of what you guys want to do out there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, coach has a bunch of options. I think that's a good part, having that type of depth in multiple positions. I think we all have our own strong attributes, and we try to use it to our advantage. So certain lineups you might need like a Patty out there or Joe to give the space for James and Kevin. So I think it's kind of working out for us. But like I said, we're still a new team, still learning how to play with these guys, and they're still learning how to play with us. So I think it's a good thing, man. I think it's a good problem to have for us. Coach had plenty of options, so I think we'll figure it out.
Do you sense, I guess, any difference in terms of the way referees are officiating foul calls this year? It seems like it's a little bit more physical year over year. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean, it's preseason. We'll see how it goes during the season. I mean, it's pretty tough for these refs to go out there and try to make the right call because, I mean, you know how it goes. Each team gonna feel like it was the wrong call. So yeah, we'll see how it really turns out. Obviously, the big one was fouling the jump shooters. That was one of them. So I mean, we'll figure that out. I mean, that's the last thing we're worried about is foul calls. So
DeAndre, two from me. First of all, the veterans that have come in this year, especially in the front court, seem like they're going to bring more of a defensive presence than this team has had in the past. Do you agree with that? And then second, Nick started tonight, but a lot of times you'll be playing with him on the second unit. What do you see from him and the kind of energy that he showed tonight?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think that was one of the major keys for them this past summer, bringing in some guys that could come in and defend. And I think they brought in some dogs for sure. I'll say that. We're going out there and trying to compete and just get a stop. And over time, collectively, I mean, that'll help us overall. But Nick, for sure, I mean, I've been pushing Nick since I got here because, I mean, he's still 22, still learning, still growing, I feel like. But him rolling to the rim is going to open up so much for us. That's what I told him during the game. I mean, if they don't protect you at the rim, I mean, he can jump out the gym, he can finish around the rim with the best of them. And if he's not getting the ball, like I said, we have multiple other guys in those corners that are ready to shoot it and drive and kick. So, I mean, it's going to only open up the lanes for us with Nick out there for sure.
Steve suggested that you guys still have a ways to go to get to the level that he thinks that you guys can play at. Where would you say you guys have to improve on to get to that point?
Both sides of the ball. We obviously have an older crowd, but offensively, we're turning the ball over a little too much, but we're turning it over trying to make the right play. So that's a good thing. But over time, we clean that up. And defensively, I mean, like I said, it's a new group, so we're still learning where we need to be, rotations and all of that. So for the most part, I think us having the depth and the vets on the team, we're only going to get better with that.
And defensively, you and Patty seem to have found a type of groove out there forcing turnovers. Just what has that been like building that chemistry with him?
Yeah, me, Patty. I even get on Nick sometimes because he can guard point guards too. So just going out there, even JC, just try to bring that energy. I mean, because we know we're coming off the bench and they're going to need it. We can easily change the momentum of the game. And obviously, Patty's been in the game longer than me, but I've been here going on 6 years, and that can bring a spark, and spark off the bench is sometimes what you need.